Viktor Gyokeres is high on Arsenal's summer transfer wish list, and it's easy to see why given his incredible goal-scoring form, relentless work ethic, and down-to-earth nature off the pitch as Arsenal brace for a seismic summer transfer window. Their quest for a talismanic centre-forward has cast a wide net. And at the heart of their focus is Sporting CP's electrifying striker Viktor Gyokeres, whose sensational goal-scoring exploits for club and country have become impossible to ignore. Mikel Arteta, stung by a campaign where injuries to Gabriel Jesus and Kai Havertz exposed a brittle attack, is scouring Europe for a game-changing striker, and Gyokeres, whose jaw-dropping 96 goals in 101 games for Sporting have set pulses racing, is a name swirling in Arsenal's orbit. It's understood he's available for £60 million, with Sporting reportedly agreeing to lower their asking price despite the £84 million release clause in his contract. This, however, almost certainly means Arsenal won't get a free run at him, with the likes of Manchester United, Chelsea, Liverpool and PSG all tracking the 26-year-old. Nevertheless, the Gunners will fancy their chances as they prepare to go all out in order to solve their goal-scoring problems this summer. Gyokeres certainly fits the bill, but it's more than just his clinical finishing that will appeal to Arteta and company. His recent clapback to a cheeky jab from Arsenal defender Gabriel Magalhaes, paired with glimpses of his infectious character, that reveals a player brimming with the poise, grit, and mischief to potentially light up the Emirates Stadium next season. During Arsenal's Champions League clash with Sporting in November last year, Gabriel scored a header from a corner and celebrated by mimicking Gyokeres' iconic celebration. The Swede's trademark gesture, interlocking his fingers to cover his face, inspired by DC Comics villain Bane, was recreated by Gabriel, who, according to some on social media, styled his version as a Batman-esque riposte. The act was labelled disrespectful by Sporting fans and even Arsenal icon Freddie Youngberry. But far from taking offence, Gyokeres responded with a cheeky Instagram post, sharing a picture of himself performing the celebration with the caption, "Always with respect." He also shrugged the potentially spiky episode off after the game, telling reporters, "Gabriel's celebration. He's welcome to steal it. I didn't know he did that, but it's fun he likes my celebration." The incident, while minor, offers a glimpse into how Gyokeres might handle the spotlight at Arsenal. The Premier League is a cauldron of egos and rivalries, where every action is scrutinized. By responding with wit rather than spite, Gyokeres showed he's not only ready for the challenge but capable of thriving in it. His response also showcases a player who doesn't take himself too seriously, and speaks volumes about his character, a blend of self-confidence and humility that would appeal to any manager. Gyokeres' ability to handle tough moments with poise isn't new. His final game for Coventry City, ahead of his 2023 move to Sporting, was the Championship play-off final, where the Sky Blues were beaten on penalties by Luton Town. After the game, Gyokeres spoke candidly about the pain of coming too close to top-tier promotion. "It's tough, but you have to go through the lows to appreciate the highs," he said. "You learn from it, and it makes you stronger." Refusing to sulk, he wrote on Instagram 2 days later, "Our greatest glory is not in never failing but in rising every time we fall." This level-headed outlook, even in the face of crushing disappointment, suggests a mental resilience that Arteta, known for valuing character as much as talent, would admire. For an Arsenal side that has endured its own share of near-misses in recent Premier League title races, Gyokeres' ability to stay grounded could be a vital asset. His playful side, however, is equally compelling. In 2023, he revealed he sent Sweden team-mate, and then, Rotherham United keeper, Victor Johansson a cheeky Christmas present after scoring past him in the Championship earlier in the season. "He received a Christmas present after the goal, a picture of me scoring the goal, and I signed it and framed it," Gyokeres told Swedish outlet Fotbollskanalen. "It was his Christmas present. He has teased me before when I haven't scored. So it was nice now when I scored the goals." As one former Coventry staffer noted, he, Gyokeres, has always been a bit of a joker, but he knows when to switch it on for the game. And switch it on might be putting it lightly. Nabi Shah, who faced Gyokeres during his spell at Reading, described him as poison on the pitch, relentless, powerful, and never giving up on a lost cause. What sets him apart from the others is that he's not lazy, Shah told RMC Sport. His mindset has always been to tell himself that no ball is unplayable. Even if he seems unexploitable and is 5 meters behind, hell, go for it. He's poison. Off the pitch it's a different story. Coventry midfielder Wesley Jobello painted a picture of a friendly, humble figure who was always willing to learn, even when his finishing was once considered a weakness. Nowadays, Gyokeres' credentials are undeniable. His 53 goals in 51 appearances, and counting, this season, including a hat-trick against Manchester City in the Champions League, have silenced many doubters who questioned whether his Primera Liga form would translate to England's top flight. What also makes him such an exciting prospect is his ability to shrug off hardships. It's the intangibles, his work ethic, his hunger to improve, and his knack for uniting a squad. His former Brighton team, mate Gaëtan Bong, admitted to being baffled by Gyokeres' rise, recalling a player whose technical skills were once mediocre. However, Bong also noted his relentless drive. He was always working, always pushing. This echoes the sentiment of Sporting manager Rui Borges, who recently said of the striker, "There are no adjectives to describe Victor. He is an extraordinary striker, very important to our team. He has helped the team to grow with confidence. He passes it on to his team mates. He is a focused player, who pays attention to details. He is competitive, never lets his guard down, and doesn't want to rest. He instills confidence in his team mates with what he gives to the team." For an Arsenal side that has leaned on the leadership of Martin Odegaard and Declan Rice, Gyokeres' ability to inspire could elevate the entire squad, and may just be the sort of difference maker who could turn 3 successive second-place finishes into a title-winning campaign. As the transfer window looms, Gyokeres' potential arrival carries weight beyond his goal tally. He's a player who has navigated setbacks, from playoff heartbreak to early career struggles at Brighton, with a steely resolve. He's also a dressing room presence who can lighten the mood but knows when to dial in. And he's a striker who, at 26, is hitting his prime, ready to answer Arteta's desperate call for a clinical number 9.